And I read, write, and roller skate in Los Angeles. Welcome to this writer's life where we peek into process. On this episode, I'm going to give you a pretty quick and simple revision technique that you can use with any piece of writing that you have to make it really come alive and be as dynamic as possible. And that revision technique is all about verbs. So what is a verb? I bet you know the answer to that question. A verb is an action word. So some examples of verbs are lollygag, sing, dance, run, swoop, drip, dribble, swing, drop. Those are all verbs. But what happens a lot of times in our speech and our writing, and this is totally normal, is that we kind of rely on the same verbs over and over again. And what we can do is we can think and brainstorm other alternatives that are going to be words that are really going to pack a lot of punch, that mean close to the same thing, but are more specific to what you're really trying to convey in what you're writing. Let me give you an example. Walk is a verb we use quite commonly, but there are other words for walk. If you want, you can pause this video and come up with some on your own or as a group. Instead of walk, you might write stroll or saunter, depending on how the person and character is walking. You might write glide or hop or skip. You might write march if they're climbing up a hill or going somewhere with a lot of purpose. Or maybe shuffle if the character is sort of going somewhere they don't really want to go and they're going slowly. Those are all examples of other words for walk that you could use in your writing. Here's another example. Laugh. That's a verb we use a lot, but are there other words for laugh? You could pause this video and try and come up with some on your own or with a group if you want. So what's another word for laugh? Giggle, cackle, snort, guffaw, roar with laughter, right? So maybe one of those would work instead of laugh. So here's what I'd love for you to do. Next time you have a piece of writing, as a revision technique, scan it or read it over for verbs and circle one of them. And then decide, is this verb doing the most that it can do, or might I be able to come up with a close synonym that's more specific, more dynamic, packs a little bit more punch? And if you do, then just cross out the original one and replace it with the new one. And then you can do it one more time as well. So you've got two verbs that you found in your writing and then replaced with a more dynamic, punchy, poppy verb. And that's it. You've changed one or two words in your writing and made it that much more visceral and effective with something really simple to do. So I hope that you'll try it with your next piece of writing. Thank you for joining me here on This Writer's Life. Please leave a comment or question, subscribe, and join me for future episodes.
Hello, my name is Melisa Jusufi. I work as a set decorator in the entertainment business. I mostly work in the movies, sometimes in TV shows and commercials. My advice to you would be just keep writing. Don't be afraid of making mistakes or not being good enough. As you write, you get better and better, and you can find your own tone. We all crave good stories, so I can't wait to read your stories.